Now I'm going to do presentation of WIC, weekly in charge presentation of week 44. So in week 44, I was weekly in charge, and review of. So I'm going to talk about review of Gopal. So only Gopal, learner Gopal was present in only on Sunday, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday he was absent. I take it all the information from in charge notebook. So on Sunday he did it, and these are the points which I'm going to talk about. A daily routine activity, 24-hour timetable, daily tracking, word meaning, plan, reason, solution. So reason solution is of planning why you are not achieve plan, and what will be the reason, and what is the reason, and what will be the solution. So this is a part of plan. And then self rate, DIC rate, MIC rate, WSC rate. I did not put anything in this because I have confusion. I tried to make, but I cannot make. So I will talk about with my colleagues how to make. And review, promise fulfilled, try, potential utilized. So on Sunday, he did his daily routine activity and 24-hour timetable, and he did not done his daily tracking and word meaning. And plan, he said he had no goal on Sunday, and reason solution is said because of no goal. And review of green and red pen he did not did, and promise fulfilled he also did not fulfill his promise. And try, he said he tried to fulfill his promise, and potential utilized he did not use full potential.
But Didi, here Monday and Tuesday he was doing things. He was here. So is it that he wrote absent? Because you remember on was it on Monday or Tuesday we went to get the materials?
I said because I take all the information from the in charge notebook. And as per the in charge notebook, and we all learners, weekly in charge MIC, WSC, MIC, and DIC takes information from in charge notebook because all
Agreed.
things is mentioned
Agreed. But that day when we went to what was it? Rudrapur.
Madanpur.
Madanpur. Sorry, Madanpur. We went till there, right?
there on Monday, yes.
And so he was absent because he was not there at the end.
Yeah, in the
But he
evening
had
meeting he
been
was
there.
not there.
And as far as I remember, you had posted that absent for the reflection closing meeting
He was absent. I
for
tried
that
that.
meeting. But it's not that he was absent the entire day, because to me, when I see this, it feels like Monday and Tuesday he was absent, whereas he was there.
Yeah,
So,
he was
is
there,
there
but
something that we are not capturing in a proper manner?
from where I will take all the information? This is the
So,
question.
for example, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? I don't remember. Monday.
Monday,
It
I was
Monday.
went on Monday. Me and Gopal we had
Yes, yes. So, though he was absent at the closing meeting, like how? So, what I mean, I don't know. What do you propose as a solution? Imagine if you have been there the entire day, and then at the end of the day, you have been marked as absent because you've not been there at the closing meeting. But at the weekly presentation, it looks like you have done nothing that day. So, how is
In
it this
weekly
okay?
presentation, WIC, I think they will saw from in charge notebook. In evening, they will see all the what are the letters doing, and everything is going well or not. But in charge, if I take only from everyone is taking only from in charge notebook. If I'm not taking from in charge notebook, because this is only the source because I can take all the data.
Right.
And there it is mentioned absent. Learner Gopal is absent. I think, yeah, with audio also because he was tired. Yeah, because he was tired. And Monday I was daily in charge also. And this week I was daily in charge. On this day I was DIC, MIC, and WIC. I was all
Okay.
my three. So yeah, he was absent in evening with audio. His mother sent audio because he was tired. So I take from there, and he was absent in review meeting. And these all the points we discussed only in review meeting. And in that time he was absent.
At that time, he was absent.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference which I am saying is that, for
Yeah,
example,
you are talking about whole day. So
yes.
whole day maybe he will give in his presentation of review of week which is he giving, जो हम लोग देते हैं. But review, but I am doing weekly charge presentation, and I'm talking about these points. So as per these points, I'm talking only in the evening. So in the evening time, he was absent. Yeah, but with
And
audio.
in that case, in the review, absent makes sense. But of course, you did not see his daily routine because he did not show it in the review meeting.
No.
24, you did not see. Is there some kind of note or something that we are supposed to put just to make sure that, this person was present during the day? And the daily in charge would know that he was in present because the daily in charge has seen
As
the person.
I know, as per I think he did not did his daily routine activity in 24-hour timetable and daily tracking in 1 minute. And promise fulfilled, review, and potential utilize also maybe did not did only in plan, reason, and solution. But it is about review. I'm confused. How what I will do here to show
I
he
don't know,
was
at least like in solution, there was a reason, there is a solution as well. Not reason, solution, but there was a recording that was shared about him.
yeah he was
Would that go somewhere in this review? When you get a voice note from your parent, does it come here?
parents here in the presentation. I did not try.
Hmm?
Means you are saying it's saying put the audio in this presentation.
I no, at least reason or
This reason and solution is about plan. This is
yes.
not about his cabin center and what is he doing or what can. It is only about his goals, which he is taking for
Like okay,
plan.
when you sent that picture of the review of that day, you wrote absent of Gopal, and but in brackets you wrote audio sent.
Yeah,
Something, like there was
maybe.
at least there was something that was
Yeah,
that
and I also write he is tired.
yeah, yeah. So with that note, it was clear that okay, there was something. But here you see, as someone who's coming from outside, it looks like this boy has not been here the entire week. As a weekly in charge, there has to be some either kind of note or some, you can choose how, you all can discuss how it should come across. But when a person has put some sort of effort, and here I am seeing that for whatever reason they are absent, the information is mismatched. How can we bring visibility of the fact that somebody was present, but only because they were not in the review meeting, they are appearing as fully absent? How can we find a solution for that? Like, have you seen this slide? Can you you see Monday and Tuesday this person was here, but it looks to me like if I didn't know about it, I would think that he's been absent for from Monday. So if you can, two of you or three of you or however you want, you can try to come up with a solution. It would be great.
We will discuss about it.
Okay.
So I will discuss about it about absent. And this is the review of learner Kartik. So on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, he did not did he daily routine activity and 24-hour timetable. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday he did his daily routine activity and 24-hour timetable. and daily tracking on Monday, Tuesday, in whole week. He did not did his daily tracking at 1 minute, and plan only one day he achieved, and 2 days. 1 day he achieved on Monday. He achieved his plan, and so 2 days he said there is no goal. On Sunday and Saturday he has no goal, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday he said he did not did his plan, and Friday he said he not achieved. So on reason of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday. So reason of Tuesday, not date, not mentioned, and solution also not mentioned in the charge notebook. So I write it here NM. And Wednesday, he did not did. He mentioned the reason because he came late in the center. So solution he gave, write it there. Try to come early. On Thursday, he did not did because same reason he came late in the center, and solution he said, "Sir, only write it the circle of concern, not write it in more detail. Write it there only circle of concern." And on Friday, plan not achieved. Reason is less time in center, and solution circle of concern because of housework he did on that day, less time in center. And the review, he did not. He did only one day. On Thursday, he did his review with clean and net pen. And promise fulfilled. Sunday, Friday, and Saturday, he did not fulfill his promise. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he fulfilled his promise. And Thursday, he said no promise. And try every day he tries, except on Thursday, said no promise. That's why I write it there. Yes. And potential utilize. Any day, he did not utilize his full potential. Any question from learner?
Can I ask? Can I ask questions?
Yes.
It's a good time to ask questions. Okay. But normally this also happens on Sundays. Like probably you are presenting this data also on Sunday meetings. Is it? Right. Okay. So I think I'll skip all the questions, but I'll just go to the one main question, which is, uh, what do you think is um, pausing you or stopping you from using your full potential? Or what is your full potential? I don't know what is my full potential. Mhm. But if you are marking that, uh, no, I think I have not used my full potential, what do you mean by that? There is still some energy in my body and mind. Mhm. I can do more work. Mhm. And what is stopping you from doing that? Of my laziness and procrastination. Okay. Okay. Are those things that you are trying to work upon, and how do you do that? Like, for example, laziness and procrastination. How do you work on it? Or, like, how can you give me an example in one of the days? Like, when does it come? How it comes? How do you fight against it? Can you just, talk about it? About, yeah, an example of a day. And there's no, I'm not here to tell you that, this is right, this is wrong. But I'm just trying to know how self aware you are about yourself, and listen to, your day, and try to understand. I'm here just to try to understand, not to tell you what you're supposed to do. But I'm just trying to understand, like, what challenges you go through when you are saying that I'm not able to use my full potential because of laziness and procrastination. So if you can just walk me through a day or any other way you think it would just help me understand. On some days, I cannot wake up early Even I sleep like yesterday I sleep at 8 o'clock, but I wake up at 6 o'clock. So I don't know why it's happened and what can I do about it. Means alarm is ringing, but I don't know that alarm is ringing. I can't hear the voice. I don't know what is happening. Nothing. Nothing is happening. That's fine. If your body is asking you that much sleep, that's fine. But once you are awake from 6, then is there anything else that is stopping you? That's why my time center is less because target is 16 hours. 16. 16 hours a day. But I only achieve 11 hours, 11 and a half hours sometimes, and sometimes 8 hours, 9 hours. Means it's above than 8 hours and less than 12 hours. You have more food there. So this is a reason that's why my time is sensitive, and that's why I cannot utilize my full potential because you have target of 16 hours. Yes. So if we are saying from 6, okay, sorry. 6 in the morning till what you do 8 p.m. something like that, or your timings within that, because you need time for eating and yes, that is still 12:14. But yeah, you are saying that there are days you are doing 11 and there are days that you are doing 9. Is so? Are you saying that sleep is the only thing that is stopping you from? It's one thing which I noticed about my timing center. Anything else apart from sleep which is not letting you use your full potential? And I cannot do focus while I am studying because then on that time my mind is thinking something else, like playing and housework and like this. Do you give time for your housework and for playing? Do you give time for that? Housework, yes, but playing, no. What is play for you? Playing is cricket and yeah, like this. Sports. Sports. Then what? Then you do. I don't know what to do. Pick the box. So you are saying one is sleep, the other one is that the mind wanders into other things, which is stopping you from focused study. Okay. So for the house thing, you said you are giving time to it. So is there a reason you should be thinking about house when you're like that okay, I will give a time to it? I'm just trying to understand you. I'm not judging you or anything. I'm just trying to understand how your thinking works so that I can connect better. Like you keep thinking about the house while you're studying, but you know that later you will be able to address it, whatever issue is there. And you go daily for running? No, since 2 days I go, but today I don't. I did not go. Because what I'm understanding, I could be wrong, is that your body is asking you for physical movement, है ना? Just to release, and which is very important for studies as well. Once your body has run and done some type of exercise, it can actually study better. That is why in many places, like even sir, I think in the morning they used to go and run. I don't know for how long, They used to run and then get ready,
For
eat
3 kilometers.
3 kilometers, and then they used
It is
to go
not
to
say
classes.
you have to run 3 kilometers. Just say minimum three
Huh,
kilometer. You can
whatever,
means you try to run.
and
You
it is
can try. You
difficult.
can do fast walk also. You can run and fast walk also. We have jogging also. We have multiple options, and we can do any. We can play any game in the morning, and we can do means anything related with physical. We can.
So, what do you normally do? Like, I think Sir had said after prayer we should do some type
Yeah.
of
First,
game, run, whatever,
after
right?
prayer, we have to do any physical work.
Okay.
We can play, we can run, we can fast walk, we can do means anything we can do with related with physical. In that work, our body is can be should be moved.
Right.
So and till 7:45 we have to close, and till 8:15 till 8:15 we have to at no 7:45 till 7:45 we have to close, and then back to home and take bath. Then we have to come to center at 8:15 or 8:15 o'clock in the morning. 8:15 means
So
30
start.
minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. In 30 minutes we have to go and take bath and then come to center.
How is that planning working for you? What do you do when there is that time after prayer to do some kind of
After
activity?
prayer,
What do you do?
today I did not do anything, but after prayer I used to go. Not running. I'm not saying I did not run, but I walked till maybe not 3 o'clock, 3 kilometer, but yeah, almost maybe one 1 kilometer is left. One and a half kilometer is left. I think. Maybe maximum. I don't know. So I went for walking, and then I came back and then back to my home and take bath. But it is not taking 30 minutes, and I'm not going at 7:45. I went at 8 o'clock, and then I think I also plan to do in 30 minutes, but it is not taking only 30 minutes. It is taking maybe more than 30 minutes, because if I went there, then I have to I eat and I take bath, and then my mother said, okay, if you are coming here, you can take food and eat food and then go. So it takes 1 hour.
Because of course you are coming home, you are showering, and then you are eating food, which is
Yeah, eating
also.
food, and sometimes eating food is like sometimes I take bath, so then I take bath, wash clothes and all the things, and then sometimes like sabji is ready, and then roti is not ready, so he said just give me. Sometimes I will make roti, and then you eat food, then go back to your
If
center.
you
So
fix
it's
your
take
time of reaching at home, I'm sure your mother also can fix this. Make sure to make the rotis beforehand. That would be done
we had fixed in our PLMCD in parents meeting. We fixed at for food timing at 9:30 o'clock.
at 9:30
At 9:30 in the morning.
for your breakfast.
Yeah, for your breakfast.
But that is to pick it up.
Yeah, we have it at 9:30 o'clock. Food will be ready. उस टाइम तक तो जैसे माता जी ने भी कहा कि उस टाइम तक रेडी हो जाएगा 9:30. She
But
gave
now
us
you're
time.
saying is that earlier would be better.
No, but we are going at 8 o'clock. So now till that time it is not ready. But when he now we are going at 8 o'clock. So I'm going at 8 o'clock. So she's also thinking she came at 8 o'clock. So
Of course.
sabzi is ready.
So when did that
But
conversation of PLMCD happen?
before 4 5 before 4 weeks, before 4 weeks.
4 weeks ago. And when did you start going at 8 o'clock to your house?
Uh, from this week.
Okay. So of course
From
it
this
makes
week.
sense that we will have to
Not from this week. From before this week
fine,
40.
fine.
No.
That's fine. Okay. So that means that communication will have, whether it's PLCD, whether you two are addressing it, that if you also feeling the same way, that 8 o'clock, and then you have You don't need food till 9:30. Acha. So what do? You go at that time. Are going at that time, or because after activity shower is happening, right? So you are not going home for shower. Is that what you're saying? You have. So you are going home anyway, but you're not hungry, and you are just getting your food packed to come in. Not getting food packed. But if it would be ready, it would work fine with you. है ना? Right? So I think this communication, first both of you can say that now we have a new routine in the center and we need to have our shower and breakfast. Of course, if you're going home, have your breakfast there.
Yeah, today also it is happening same.
But if you think that at home you are taking longer or you are getting distracted, then better have it here. Okay, you have to take a call. You need to think what is more efficient for you. Okay, but yes, you need to communicate to your mother that roti also should be ready by what 8 o'clock.
But I don't think it will be ready for 8 o'clock.
How much time it takes? It doesn't take much time, right? If you were going to that school, your lunch bag would be ready before
ready
that.
at 8
So
o'clock.
it is not impossible. It can happen, right?
Yeah.
So you can share that, and you first have to share that information with your mother. And once if that is not happening, whenever she comes here, you will also discuss it. No problem. But I think you can convey that communication to mother as well. That is what I'm understanding from from you. That will
That's
work.
why I don't want to go at 8 o'clock to my home. Because if I am going, it takes too much time as per my planning. It takes maybe 1 hour, 20 minutes, 1 hour like that. So I don't want to go. And so that's why I'm thinking I will go जितना मैं लेट जाऊंगी it can better for me. So because if I'm going late, so I can take bath and food is also ready.
Right.
So I don't have to wait.
Right.
And I can pick it up and come to my center. But if I'm going at 8 o'clock, so it takes more time of my.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to go. Yeah. And today I also went, but it takes 1 hour. It takes one and more than 1 hour, less than one and a half hour. But I did not take bath, but I I eat I eat food, and food is not ready. Anything is not ready. My mother is cutted the vegetable, and she said, "Just wait. I will make, and then you eat food, and then." And I did not take.
There are three perspectives here. One is Sir's perspective, which he was sharing that discipline has to be followed. Your perspective that of course you want to save time, but things are not ready. I'm sure your mother has a perspective, and there are some reasons. Of course, 4 weeks back it was discussed at that time, so she's following that timing. Okay, so it's all about putting all three perspectives have to match. Okay, so of course you all have your reasons. That makes sense. I'll just go back to the part we were discussing. We delved into something else, but what we were discussing was that the activity. What are the activities you do after prayer? Yes, because now I'm going back to the potential utilization. So one of the things you mentioned is physical. So I just want to understand which type of activities you are doing. Mhm. 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 Okay. Okay. Just to understand, is there any reason you are only doing 2 days, or because I remember back then in September or October, you were very consistent with running. You had a tracker. You were mentioning all this and that, and then you also had a competition marathon. So now you're saying that okay, now I'm not going to running for so often, or yeah, just share your thoughts about physical uh, department. That one thing is that sir has said that okay, after prayer let's make sure that we get some physical activity so that we become more efficient. So is there something that is stopping you from doing physical activity, or is it again the laziness and procrastination, or what is it that goes through your mind?
For physical, it's all about laziness because in the morning there was so cold,
Mhm,
so I don't want to run in the
mhm,
morning time,
mhm,
and then my routine is disturbed, and I stop running
mhm,
during I think from November,
mhm, mhm,
and I start running I think from 6th February.
mhm,
And today I don't go running because I have a work
mhm,
which have to done at 7 o'clock, but it happened on 9 o'clock.
mhm,
So I
mhm.
don't run running. I don't go on running.
You didn't go for running.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your plan for this week for physical activity?
I don't have any plan for physical activity.
Hmm. So how do you make a choice after prayer? Okay, now it's activity time. Like how do you choose? Now it's now we are not in that cold winter again,
Yeah.
and we are back like November. I think must have been more or less like this weather.
Yeah.
है ना? So what? How are you planning to address this thing of physical activity, which you need? You need it very badly. You need physical activity so that you said you started on 6th of February. Okay, that was 3 days ago, and that today you could not go. Okay, but if you already have a decision, it will be easy for you to okay, uh, pilot make it automatic pilot mode, right? So how do you go about it? I'm just trying to understand because when I think is that okay, if I know what I'm going to do, I will just do the prayer and then I will go for running. But what have you thought about it?
Timing is fixed that before 8 o'clock we have to complete our physical
Mhm,
activities.
mhm,
So from I think 5 or 6 February, I think that on 6th February
mhm,
when I went for first time
mhm,
physical at 7 o'clock. That day I think that I have to do it before
mhm,
7 o'clock because
mhm,
at after 7 o'clock there is very rush on the road and on that area.
mhm.
What is your question?
So okay, so what you are
I'm
hearing
going
is
to.
that after 7, you are instead of doing activity after 7, you want to do it before 7.
Yeah.
That is what you are saying.
Yeah.
That is your solution.
Uh,
I think yeah. Mhm, mhm. That is how you are planning to do it from tomorrow onwards. Is that what you are saying?
yeah. If there is no work, maybe I don't have any work.
Mhm, mhm. It will really help you.
Uh,
It will really help you a lot because one is that maybe your mind will be more focused.
I don't
Maybe,
know. I will try.
maybe. Do you have any marathon planned anytime soon?
No.
No, no. When was the last marathon? November.
No. maybe like this.
January. Now you have a boxing competition as far as I've heard. है ना?
Yeah.
When is
Yeah,
it happening?
When Gopal Bhi has come,
Now, next week.
yeah,
This week.
then he will start tracking.
He will start tracking.
Then we have to do it continuous 45 days, and then it will happen.
अच्छा,
ये
so
करता
first
है
you
ये
गोपाल भी बीच में ट्रैकिंग करना ही छोड़ दिए
उसे क्या लेना है?
सब बोले ना ट्रैकिंग करना फिर हम लोग बीच में कर भी नहीं रहे हैं
So this thing is no, I'm doing this. I'm doing from today. This thing is sir is saying कि
you
जब
did
वो
yesterday
Huh?
you did yesterday boxing
no yes yeah
you did
no
yesterday
before yesterday
so
before
you
yesterday sorry before yesterday
yesterday you do
no yesterday not before yesterday. Sir is not saying anything like if Gopal Bhai is not here when he will come he will do track then he will do. It is not ऐसा नहीं होगा. We have to do. He will call us and ask and yeah he can call he can message also you are doing you are doing boxing or not and we will say update him we are doing or not. हाँ, वो अपना ट्रैकिंग करेंगे we don't have to wait. No, we don't have to wait. No, we will do.
I think I received an invite.
Yeah.
For when?
Maybe in I don't know I don't remember the date.
Okay. This month?
no, I think it will happen on March
Yeah, in March. Maybe 20, after 20, maybe. I think it is 22. 22 or 21 March. It will happen on 22 or 21.
Okay, before his birthday.
Yeah, before his birthday.
yeah
And you will going to give your presentation or birthday presentation.
You received it?
Yeah, I
yeah
received it.
on 14
Yeah.
February.
Yes,
but
because
your birthday is on 16th
yes,
February.
the thing is that on 16th we are going to Vrindavan.
Yeah.
So I cannot do 16th because we are going early morning. So it has to be before or after. Like why after? Let's do it before. So 15, I thought in the morning.
But
I
one
have
day
class.
also left. So one day also left in your birthday presentation 15th.
Sorry, 15th. I have class in the morning. Right. On Sundays I have class in
Yeah,
the morning. Okay. So and then of course if I have been in class for 3 hours, then I have to be with her also, and I have other things to do. So that is why I thought let me do it. Chalo one day even more before on Saturday, so that even if
But if something happened, especially on 15th February, so how you will do?
I will do the meeting again. Don't worry. I will do my presentation again. No problem.
Okay.
No problem. I can do it again if it's on demand. So just to take some notes here is that full potential. These that was interesting, to know. One is the physical aspect, and then the home. So here, before 7 and home, full at 8 a.m. Okay.
Should I continue?
Yes. Anything you want to share? Okay. All right. I think yeah, these are the main important things about Katibalya. Okay. Yes, please.
Now I'm going to talk about learner Samya.
Yeah.
So she was absent on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. She was absent. On Tuesday she came in the morning, but then in the evening review time in review meeting she was absent. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So on Sunday she did his daily routine activity. Sunday, Friday, and Saturday she did his daily routine activity on 24-hour timetable. And on Monday she did not done. And daily tracking and morning she did not done even one day. And planned on Sunday and Saturday she said no goal. And on Monday not achieved because of doing more projects. It take because of I am learner Samya, so I can give. It takes maybe more than maybe almost 3 hours, 3 hours and 3 hours, कुछ minutes, something like that. So it is take more than 3 hours, less than 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So that's why, and she put a solution. She said solution she will put first his goal priority, like science, English, math. She has three goals. So she will put first that activities, and then she will do any projects and anything before that, after that, and plan on Friday. So she did not did his plan and not meant, and why she did not done it is not mentioned in the in charge notebook. And review she did not done even one day, and promise fulfilled she fulfilled his promise 2 days, 3 days she was absent. No, fulfilled his promise 3 days. 3 days she was absent, and three days she fulfilled his promise, and one day she has no promise. On Friday she has no promise. On Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Saturday she fulfilled his promise, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday she was absent. And trial, so on Sunday, Monday, Saturday she tried. On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday she was absent, and Friday that's because of no promise and potential utilized. So any even one day she did not utilize his full potential.
Can you explain me what is the difference between when in the row promise question, when it is written one or it is written yes? What is the difference between these two?
So somewhere I writed one and somewhere I writed yes. These are same we can write, but we have to write one and zero, one and zero.
So you mean that either you write one or yes, it is the same thing.
It is same, but our sentence I said you have to do in tracking in one and zero, one and zero.
Okay,
Format
so
or
instead of
something.
yes, it should be one one.
Yeah, it should be one.
Okay. I think I'll just ask you about uh, the same thing.
Potential utilize.
But about the days where you have you have fulfilled the promise. Okay, not the one which no promise. The days where you made a promise and you fulfill the promise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those days you have fulfilled your promise. Yet you are saying that the potential has not been utilized. What makes you feel or think in that moment?
Like I can think as per mind, I can do more physical work and I can do more mind work also. So at in the end of the day, I said I can do more. But sometimes when I saw the after Ramayana, I think I cannot do more mind work.
You cannot do mind work.
After seeing the Ramayana, I cannot do more mind work, but I can do some little physical work. So, and I'm not doing because of one mind is saying you can do, one mind is saying you cannot do. So I'm confused in between, and I almost all time I agree with another mind which is saying no, you cannot do. And that I agree with that mind, and with that which mind is saying you can do. And like in one day, I think I can do mind work and physical also. So I put it all my books and copy in a there is a bag in my bag, and I think I will do study in my home. But then another mind is saying no, you cannot do after Ramayana, and I said this, and I did not take at my home, and I did. I'm daily I tried, no, today I will do, today I will do. After evening time, after 8 o'clock, I said no, I will do from tomorrow. So because of procrastination also, and I can say because of laziness also.
Is there a way that by evening 8 p.m. both your mind and body are saying, I'm done? Like, does it happen? For example, on Monday we went for such a, maybe for you it is not, we went for a long walk. Still your body was not like, okay, I've done my.
Still my body is in potential utilized. This no, there is one thing also. Now we are tracking self rate, DIC rate, MIC rate, and WIC rate as per our and there is two, quantitative and qualitative. So yeah, I forgot to talk about and potential. So I did not write it there because I'm confused how to write. And potential utilize there we are taking from quantitative. Like so nobody fulfilled their one, nobody achieved one.
In potential.
Yeah, in quantitative. I am taking from quantitative. So I'm confused, still confused how to do. So we are taking potential utilized as per quantitative. So as per quantitative, it is not done even one day. And qualitative also like 0.9, 0.95 like this, but it is not happened one.
Sorry, I don't understand what is not happening. The ratings are not happening.
This rating is I cannot show in this presentation. Quantitative
Because there is quantitative and qualitative.
Qualitative. And I am confused how to, and I tried, but still I confused how to do. So I did not show here. So and potential utilize this one I take from quantitative. From quantitative. So on quantitative, we are taking two things: time and center and focus study. So everyone have for focus study, everyone is taking 9 hours, and for time and center, uh, for time and center, um, put, target of Gopal bhai 13 hours and mine is 14 hours and Karthi bhai is 16 hours. We are taking different targets of time and center, and for focus study is same. So nobody, like I am achieving 13 hours, but I could not achieve 14 hours, so I give to myself 0.9 on time and center, and if I'm doing 2 or 3 hour for science, sorry, focus study, so I will give 0.3 like that. So it is about quantitative. So I did not nobody care, maybe one or two or three times maybe Gopal Bhaiya in time and center of quantitative he achieved one in a maybe this not this week before in one maybe 2 3 days he achieved one. But in focus study nobody achieved. So because of we are taking from potential utilization on quantitative, that's why we are doing saying here no, because nobody is achieving one.
Can you show me one example of what is quantitative and what is qualitative?
Like quantitative we have to like exact we are using of math. PIC like if I'm doing 13 hours and my target is 14 hours, so I will divide 13 by 14. I will to divide, so it will be 9.
That will be the quantitative of rating.
Yeah, of reading. Okay. This applies focus study also and quantitative.
Focus study also. TIC and focus study.
Yeah, we are rating quantitative in two points, and qualitative we are rating of our mind and body.
Interesting.
So for mind and body, so for mind we are observing ourselves, how is our mind and body, and then we are doing rating of quantitative.
How do you rate that?
Like if I'm like now if I'm doing, so I will give to myself of my mind 0.0. I will give to myself of my mind 0.8, but I will give to my body 0. I can say 0.95 because I feel very very sleepy. Okay, but my mind can work. So I observe, and DIC, MIC, and WIC also observers. They are not asking first. We will write ourselves self rating, and then DIC, MIC, and WIC will observe how is our mind and body, and then they will give us rating.
Okay, just let me see if I understood. Okay, so you are taking out the quantitative through the TIC and the focus study. Okay, that's what is the word? The media. Okay, you make the calculation of these two, and then for the qualitative, your mind and your body. Okay, and then you are doing those four elements 1, 2, 3, 4, quantitative and qualitative. Then you are looking at it, and according to that, you decide whether your potential has been utilized.
No, we are just decided as per quantitative. As per quantitative or potential it is
Achha.
utilized or not.
Okay.
Because I did before 16-hour timing center.
Okay.
And but I'm taking only 14-hour timing center. So my potential is to do as per quantitative of timing center. My potential is to do 14-hour timing, 16-hour timing center. I can do. I did before also in when I was in another one center. And like Karthik, he also did a 16-hour timing center. Maybe 16-hour timing center. He also did 16 hour. Maybe Gopal Bhaiya 14 or 15 he did also. 14. 14 hour. Gopal Bhaiya also did 14 hour, maybe more than 14 hour timing center and less than 15 hours. So we have potential to do like that, but we are taking our benchmark. We can do like I'm taking 14 hour. So our potential is that, but how much we are doing, we are using our potential as per our quantitative or not. So उसके बेस पे on that basis we are doing our rating of timing center and focus study. And focus study we are taking from metrics. There is 3 cycle and 9 hours. So we are taking focus study from that metrics. So we are taking a rating as per that, and on that basis of potential utilization, we are taking this data from quantitative, not from quantitative.
Potential utilized is on quantitative.
Yeah, it's on quantitative, not on quantitative.
All right. Okay. So, for example, when here you are saying that my promise has been fulfilled, but my potential has not been utilized, what you're saying is that either your focus study has not happened or your TIC, something like that, right?
Of quantitative.
Or
in quantitative focus
Yeah.
study and timing.
Yeah. So this is what you are saying, that one or the other has not happened. Does it happen?
My focus study is difficult. Timing center also difficult, but I can do 13 hours easily. Not easily. I can do 13 hours, and if I'm not going in the home afternoon, in the between of the day, I can do 14 hour and more than 14 hour also. But if I'm going there in my home, then it's take time and then I can.
So, what has been your best in focus study?
Like now I'm trying to do, I cannot do 3 like 1 cycle, 2 cycle, 3 cycle. I cannot do like that, but I'm trying to do like I did in till now 1 hour of science with focus, and yesterday I did 4 hour focus study of math. So now I'm doing like 1 hour, then 2 hour, 1 hour,
But you're saying 4 hours of math focus study you did?
Yeah, 4 hour, not लगातार नहीं.
Okay.
It's not constantly.
Okay.
Like 1 hour in the morning, maybe 1 hour, then 2 hours, and then again I did 2 hour, maybe more than 2 hours. Not only of math. One a half hour I did science in the morning, and then I did 1 hour math in the morning, and then I did in the evening time 2 hour math. So maybe two and more than 2 hour math in the evening time. So I did. So yesterday I did 4 hours. So like this I'm doing. I'm trying to do 9 hours focus study. Sometimes it is difficult. I think it is difficult for me to do. And time and center, like I said, if I'm going home, I cannot do 14 hours. But if I'm not going home, I can do more than 14 hours. Okay. Done?
Yes. Is there any more slides?
Yes.
Okay.
C1, C2, C3 it is library choice for, so everyone is for C2. For C3, benchmarking is C3. For Seva, we have average is 2 hour plus. And for focus study, for timing center 13 hour plus, it will be C3 plus. And for focus study 9 hour plus average, I can say 9 hour plus 3 cycle every day, 3 cycle every day 9 hours, it will be 3 C3 plus. So for For learner Samya, C1 minus in all three because of Seva 14 hours for timing center 6 hour 9 minutes and focus study 0. And Gopal no data and he is absent. And learner Kartik, it is not mentioning of learner Kartik because he was not there. I did not mention your data.
Which
It is
data?
mentioned but it is not correct.
Which data?
Have a look.
Seva timing center and focus study C1 C2 C3.
Yeah.
You are also in maybe in only in timing center. He is
Mine is
in
9.
C3 minus. He's in
Timing center C2 minus.
you are
Nine
9 hour,
hours.
na?
Yeah, 9 hours, 6
9
minutes.
hours. C2 minus. He will be here. It will be C2 minus only in this one. Maybe focus study also 0. And Seva
Seva
also
30,
C1 minus.
30,
He is in
30.
only in timing center. He is in C2 minus because his timing center is 9 hour. 9 hour plus 9 hour 9 hour. Now this one for exposure trip. So learners eligible or not and eligible with
Okay.
parents' permission. So only learners I am eligible for exposure trip with parents' permission. And I think nobody is eligible. Learner Kartik and learner
How
Gopal
you
is
are
not
eligible
eligible.
with because you had permission for
Yeah,
those
we
days.
have I have permission. So that's why I eligible. And learner Kartik and learner Gopal is absent and learner Kartik is not eligible with parents permission and without parents permission also is not eligible.
Anything else?
No.